Hello, my love. We are outside again today. There is such a calm blanket of like sweet, gentle, loving energy today. Usually, when I come outside, I know we're gonna dig into an uncomfortable wound, but today feels different. It's a little bit lighter. It's giving me a spring energy, even though I'm in fall right now. I'm like in the throes of fall. And this kind of came out of nowhere. Yesterday was a hard day. Yesterday was very tricky energy. Today's different. You guys did something, you transmuted something. And as you can probably tell, a lot of times my readings, I end up wearing the colors that we're talking about, if that makes sense. So pink, it's that love energy that we've been avoiding. I do want to say, before you get scared, that this is a bit more of a light and happy reading, and we're not necessarily really digging deep into a painful wound. We're just gonna touch it, see how you feel about it, and see what else we need to do maybe later on, and do a different reading where we go more in depth. But Mama Gaia, please be present during this reading, and please guide us through this loving energy that we're learning to receive. I have been guided lately to give you guys a couple cards that I draw, and then ask consent into your energy before I get any deeper, so that you can decide if this message is for you. There is a definite protective bubble surrounding you. I can feel that very strongly. It's almost like I can't hear very well. There's like this little bubble around you. So that's good. You are very loved and protected and adored. You might be seeing that in your reality. It is the holidays, and I know holidays are hard for this collective. So keep your heart open to the possibility that this year is different. Cut the deck at the High Priestess. That's a synchronicity for you guys, a big one. And Ace of Swords, new beginning. It's just, and you're protected in this new beginning. Thank you, Spirit. And we'll do one more shuffle for this deck. I'm shuffling my 3 decks. I use 3 for now. I'm gonna get more later on, but right now you guys might be guided to use herbs. Take that how it resonates too. You guys might be guided to use herbs at this time to assist in your magic or your potions. There's something lately, this is Navigate with Flow. There's something lately about specifically my witchy collective using their potions or herbs or magic to assist them in their wound healing, and to be comfortable doing that. 343, as I said that. Use your creativity to build your foundation. You're guided. This collective might specifically, see, don your witch hat. This collective might specifically have a hard time with a, like a religion wound. And I want to let you guys know that you've done such a good job transmuting that, and you're focusing really hard on like what your specific beliefs are and not what other people have told you. And that's good. Just don't be afraid to cultivate your own practice and kind of face that wound a little bit, so that you can really find what you believe in, what works for you. Okay. Hi guys, my video got cut off, so I think that means maybe I'll post the beginning of that video as a short, but we're still going with this message. Taking time for yourself. So at this time, please, I would like that to ask that you grant me access into your energy so that I may assist you in healing any wounds or revealing any wounds, and kind of guiding you on the path that your soul has been asking for, and anywhere that you may be stuck, or giving you confirmation that you might need in your daily life to help you move on your path. This collective is all about creativity. These are creators, musicians, artists, witches, and that creativity is foundational for your path. This channel is all about being guided by our intuition, and this channel is basically a masterclass in intuition. As I go on my journey in my intuition, I'll be able to teach you more about your intuition and how to understand your own personal intuition more. Always when you watch my readings, I ask that you choose what comes to you and your intuition as your foremost message. I am just guiding you along for what comes up, especially with these oracle cards. So yeah, I guess class is in session today. We're going to be talking about some type of love healing or love something today. So let's get in, and thank you for granting me access into your energy. If you don't consent, feel free to scroll away. Maybe this message isn't for you, or it's not time. You can come back anytime if you feel guided, or if I pop back up on your page. But for anyone who stays, let's go ahead and get started. Let's start with an oracle today. This is the deck where I like to ask you guys to write the number in the comments and any intuitive hits that you get. When you comment, it helps other people, and it might give them signs and synchronicities that they're needing. It will help me as well, and I'll also comment, but feel free to comment amongst each other. I'm really excited to see what you guys start getting in these intuitive hits, though. This is the part that's really exciting. So it's a little bit more interactive over here. Spirit, what do you have for us in our oracle deck today? Any spirit guides that want to come forward for collective to assist in this heart chakra? Allow anger, and this came out in reverse. Number 41, feel free to pause. Look as long as you need to. Intuitive hits might come in the form of an intrusive thought, images, smells, memories, songs, phrases. Also, things might happen in your reality that coincide with the message you're receiving. 331, as I said that. 1212 being significant for this collective. 144, 411, 1414. Any form of that, as well as 1212, 221, 1222. Numbers are really significant for this collective at this time. This, to me, right now, in this energy, I know that if you've watched other videos I've made, that this might have come up meaning something different, but this time coming up in the reverse, and with the way this energy is feeling, this is telling me that we're releasing a lot of the things that have hurt us, and we're learning to accept our human emotions. This is a congratulations kind of thing. This is, you are successfully transmuting a very long and withstanding pain that has been affecting your progress. You're doing it and you've been successful, so good job. That's really great. That's a really encouraging message to hear, especially for a heart chakra or a heart wound or a heart-led message today. I know my collective's been very nervous about digging into the heart chakra, but you guys seem more open than ever before. So this is really encouraging to me that you guys have made some good progress lately. So wow, Spirit, anything from our tarot deck today. What do our mushrooms have to say? You guys. Did I say that this was an intuitive class and that we're talking about heart healing today? These came out in the upright. I'm shook right now. 550, as I said that. 555 might be significant. Big changes coming in. Your love life is significant, collective. And this is you found the key to true love, and you know that true love is you. You loving yourself. Self-love. Opening that intuition, opening that connection that you have with your higher self, opening your connection with spirit. This is true love. You have found it. 6 is significant for this energy in your daily life. We want to look for the number 6 when it comes to like love energy. That's harmony, domestic, bliss kind of thing, balance, relationships. That's what that is. With the moon, I haven't mentioned this in a while for this collective, but I'll bring it up again because it's been a while. This bright green energy, I know we typically look at this purple color as intuitive color, but we also specifically for this collective want to look at this lime green color. That's really important. I don't know if it's because you guys are really heart-led. I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of you guys are water signs, water and fire signs. But this witchy path for you is really important, and it's gonna look different. Your intuition, specifically this collective, specifically you, my darling, your intuition is gonna look different than the vast majority. And part of that is because you are meant to use your intuition constantly, daily, all the time. Your intuition is the map that is going to lead you on your path and your journey to the love that you deserve, that you know you deserve now. You've worked for that. Just even the belief that you deserve love. Not only to the love you deserve, but to the life you deserve. And the career you deserve. And the way that you should be treated. And all of this, your intuition will guide you through that. There's a really positive energy here today, you guys. I don't even think, here's that 5 again. This came out in the Rose of Verse, 5 of Wands. This journey I know has been arduous. I know it's been really hard. I know. But it's the end. It's the end of that hard journey. You made it through. It is imperative, 844 as I say that, it is imperative that you guys know that it is over. The hardest part is over. The more that you cling to that perspective, the more you trust the signs that the universe is sending you, that you are safe now, that your foundation has been set, because 844 broken down, 4444, that's your foundation. That is, you've built your tower secure, so when those tower moments come in, it's not able to knock your tower down because you've built such a strong foundation. And anything that gets knocked down in your life, you know that it is meant to be knocked down. That it is meant to go. Because everything else in your foundation is firm. You have cultivated the exact recipe you need for the rest of your life. Congratulations. That is a big win. Your intuition is seriously important. So we want to, Spirit, what's the word I'm looking for? Not cultivate. You want to baby it every day, nurture it every day. Thank you, Spirit. Every single day. You want to consistently use it. It is important that you grow this skill. It will evolve in a way that you need later on in your life and in your career, in the way you help others. That's interesting. You have 10-year cycles of your intuition. So your intuition evolves every 10 years. It's important that you nurture it and water it and feed it every single day. There's something very significant about this collective's intuition. This is something that Spirit really harps on through me and really wants to get through to you guys as spiritual leaders. And if you've never heard that before, you should know that you are most likely a spiritual leader, and that is the path that your soul chose if you're here on my content. If not, and it doesn't have to be this big serious thing. It's not like you have to be like a yogi or a priest or anything like that. It's your soul and your mission guides others on their soul path and their soul missions. You are somebody who helps unlock people so they can be on their way. That's a very important role to have, especially in our modern world. 1122, as I said that, where everything is so technology based and physical. It's important to have those waking up and rising who are guiding people on their spiritual journeys and waking people up spiritually. There's a really big shift happening, and this is the beginning of an era of a lot more positivity and abundance, and we are setting the tone for future generations on how to exist in this world, but also what we should be doing for our mother, which is our planet Earth. Our mother gave us our bodies, and she gives us living, breathing opportunity every single day. She feeds us and nourishes us. We need to remember every single thing we have comes from her. Comes from God, comes from the universe. This planet sustains us. And I know it can be hard for light workers and spiritual beings to be on this planet because it's so dense. But the more we're grateful for her and everything she supplies for us, the easier it is to stay in our body and be grateful for our body, because we are made of her. We are her children. Connect with Mother Nature. Connect with Mama. Connect. And if you guys don't know this story, excuse me, of the moon, the moon was created because an asteroid hit the Earth and took a big piece of her, and that became the moon. So the moon is also Mother Earth, and connecting to her is connecting to that more mysterious side of us, and that intuition. That's why it's our intuition, because it's a piece of, so Mama Earth signifies being grounded. This is the piece of her that is out and connected to the divine or outer space or more. What is not grounded, what is more spiritual. And so when we have both working together, we get a very unique sense of creativity and understanding of the world. It's kind of hard to explain because it's almost like there's not English for it. I'm learning still how to communicate some of the things that come through, so bear with me. But the two together create a balance, especially for Witchy Collective, High Priestess, for our spiritual leaders, for those that we really need our intuition to help guide these spiritual leaders that I'm talking to. You might be a content creator, and I might just be confirming some things, or I might just have specific... I feel like I'm talking to other tarot readers a lot. And you're just needing confirmation about some of these big, scary ideas that might be coming in. Or like, it sets you on a certain path is what I'm getting. Which is interesting. When I first started this journey, I never expected that. I never expected to be talking to people who are already established in this career field. That's kind of it's kind of scary for me. So I want you to know that I always pray that only the truth comes out of my mouth, especially during these videos. I'm somebody who integrity is a focal point in my journey, and I don't ever want to put content out that ever set someone in a negative path or a negative way. To me, it's all about healing and truth and love. So, interesting. And I have my own insecurities about making content. I decided a long time ago that it didn't matter. That I was going to do exactly what my soul was asking of me. And when you connect with yourself, that really helps you on your path and your journey. Interesting how this is all coming out. Whatever comes out, I always feel that I need to say it and that it's meant to be said, just like how my video got cut off, and if it hadn't got cut off, my times wouldn't have matched up the way they needed to for this video. Anyway, Spirit, will you go ahead and give us another oracle, please? This love that you've cultivated for yourself. Wow. Number 26. It just amazes. Thank you, Spirit. It amazes me how Spirit comes through for me to show up and support you guys. It's beautiful. It makes me want to cry. Wow. But unconditional self-acceptance, this love that you have cultivated and found, this you falling in love with yourself, it put you on this path. And you know what path this is. You've at least started to consider this path, or you're on this path. And you know this is the path for you, but you had to learn to love yourself in order to walk this path. And part of our job here on this path is to help others learn to love themselves. So what a beautiful reason to come to this earth, to teach others the language of love. That is beautiful. And even though your journey's been hard, that's a blessing, because it's worth it. It feels worth it to help people learn to love themselves and to find that true love. True love is not like the movies. True love is about you. When you love yourself fully and completely, the way that your soul craves, and you're gonna feel something missing, you'll look for it in other people. And when you find it in yourself and give yourself everything you've ever wanted, when it comes to love, you do that for yourself, everything opens up for you. And you know that. You know that. Anything from Harry Potter, Spirit? Something a little bit more lighthearted, because that got pretty deep. This is a beautiful message today. And I'm very honored to be able to give you this message today. Wow. Crows are significant, you guys. I just heard a crow and I pulled out that card. And I also want to mention unconditional self-acceptance also applies to that dark side of you. It's not that you're accepting, oh, maybe I am a little bit more outgoing kind of thing, or maybe I am creative. It's maybe I am messy, or maybe I am sometimes a little bitchy, or, you know, it's those things that aren't necessarily looked at as positive attributes, and still loving that side of you. And I'm not going to get too deep on the type of wounding that can look like, because I don't think it's necessary. I'm talking to some very intelligent people who can really put pieces together on their own. But you know what I mean. And whatever comes to mind when I talk about things about you that might be hard for you to love, not for others, but things that you have found hard to love. It's time to understand that part of you and accept that part of you, because that part of you deserves absolutely everything, just like every other part of you. That part of you has helped you grow, and that part of you has helped cultivate who you want to be and what goals you have set and what you have strived for. Everything is for us. Wow. This message is hitting home today, and it's just such a loving and kind and sweet energy today. I love Mama Gaia readings. She's nothing feels like her kind of love. It's so good and it's so rich. I love you, Mama. The Grindylow came out. This is that depth. It's that under the deep, dark ocean, the parts of you that are scary. The parts of you that you might find hard to love. And the parts of you that show up and kind of sabotage things. But this is coming to an end because you're learning to truly love yourself. This is a confirmation message, you guys. You didn't need me to help you do any healing. 2111, as I said, that is a new beginning. Trust that this new beginning is happening and that it is positive. It's not going to be like anything you've ever been. And you're going to need to hear that a lot. You're going to need to reaffirm that to yourself a lot because you've been through hell. I can tell that and I can feel it. But when I feel your energy now versus even just the beginning of me doing these readings for you, it is so different. You've done so much just in this past few months. Great job. You are doing amazing and you're doing it for you, which means you love you. You really do. You really love you. So that's beautiful. You found it. Hold on to it and never let it go. You don't need me to say anything else today. This was short and sweet, and thank you again for letting me show up for you. I love this job. I love this opportunity, and I love this new beginning that I'm into, and I'm glad I get to walk it with you. So thank you. It wouldn't be possible without you. I'm gonna go ahead and return your energy. I call my energy back and return yours, cleansed and purified by the Most High. Thank you, Mama Earth, for being here today. Thank you. Congratulations, and I love you. I'll see you next time.